here is a quick explanation of the rhythm card activity, and we're going to start with the finished product first. So what you're making are a series of 10 cards like this, and each rhythm is different. We use these cards to practice rhythms, but we also use these cards throughout the class to practice either strumming patterns, or we use them to create pieces, and we use them for a variety of activities. So that's why it's really important that once you've made these cards and the activity's over, that you actually hold on to the cards, because we'll use them again and again throughout the year. You'll see that I've actually punched them, so that way I can clip them into my binder. A lot of times I'll pick cards up off the floor that have fallen out of the binder, and then people lose them and they have to make a new set. I've also added my name on there, and I've also added some numbers, all right? And you can see each rhythm is different, all right? So let's talk a little bit about how to make this, all right? The first step is you want to do a rough draft, all right? Because you're gonna use these for a summative. You wanna make sure that you're not putting any mistakes on those cards, because then you're practicing a mistake, and then it'll be wrong for the summative. So for the rough draft, you want to actually write out the 10 different rhythms you're going to use for the cards. Once you have those rhythms, myself or a peer tutor will check those over and make sure you're putting the right rhythms on the cards. All right. You'll notice that for most classes, I will give you some samples that you can just copy and paste. You can copy and measure and put it on the cards. So one of the things you'll notice, though, is when I proofread them, if I find that you're trying to make ones that are a little too easy for you, I'll change them. So for example, there's always somebody who's like, well, can I just do a measure of rest? I'm like, no, you can't do that. That's not really something I can test you on. So expect to find some variety with the different rhythms and to be able to challenge yourself. All right. You can also use the orange page that I've given you to create your own rhythms, which is a little more fun, and you can also make them as advanced as you want too. So for some of the people that have played a little bit more, you can challenge yourself. Right? Once you've done these, you put your rough draft, you check them over, you put them on your cards, and then we'll use them for our activities.